So what are we drinking, Callan?
So currently we're drinking my gym Semillon, which is 100% Semillon, and these are the grapes that I make the wine from. Semillon is quite a rare cultivar to be made in 100% varietal in a wine. It's generally used in a blend, and I really enjoy making straight varietals because I find it extremely honest. So there's nothing to mask. It's a little bit more rock and roll and risky to make it that way. The entire brand and label is inspired by old school rock and roll. There's a connotation or like a connection that I have with music and wine, and how one by association has a memory and a feeling attached to something. So when one smells wine, you have this feeling and this association to something that you've experienced before, the same as when you listen to a song. I make this wine in an oxidative style. Oxidative styled wine is basically an old world way of making wine where it doesn't see a reductive environment. And what a reductive environment is let's say like a closed tank where oxygen doesn't necessarily get in and out. Now barrels have little pores that let in oxygen, so oxygen is used as a tool during the winemaking process. I would ferment this wine 50% barrel and then 50% tank. So there is a reductive factor, but I would still call it an oxidative style, not to confuse that with oxidation, which is actually a fault in a wine. So some people don't know the difference between oxidation and oxidative style. And from there, basically 50% barrel ferment, 50% tank ferment, and I age it in those proportions for about a year, and then further aged for about a year in bottle. Being the coldest wine region in South Africa, the grapes have a longer hanning period on the vine. So what happens is everything ripens in balance, and everything ripens gradually, which is so perfect for high quality grapes. You know, at the end of the day, wine is made in the vineyard. This is one way we can see if it's ripe. Break it apart and you see how the flesh attaches to the seeds and also the color of the seed. So we still got a way to go.
How many weeks do you think you still have before harvest here?
I think between like four or 5 weeks. So it's still a while. A good wine technically for me is a balanced wine. It's an expression of the terroir, the cultivar, and the winemaker. It's this beautiful balance of science and art all in one. I think it's very, very important to be present in life. We live a very high-paced lifestyle. You know, we often rush and we live by the clock. And it is just so important to stay grounded. Life is your senses and your feelings and your emotions and being present. And wine is an expression of most of those senses. It's how you feel when you drink it, how you feel when you are around people enjoying it. It's a beautiful expression of what life should be.